Hello everyone, my name is Growing Up and welcome to another episode of Farming Discussions. Today we'll be discussing the upcoming Sony Marvel film Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage, played by Tom Hardy as Venom and Woody Harrelson as the psychotic Cleese Cassidy, also known as Carnage. So let's just get this off the bat. I'm really glad they got rid of that freaking carrot top head of his, like the friggin' wig or whatever he was wearing. Yeah, that wasn't good. It might work for someone else, but with Woody Harrelson, it's like you gotta have like the shave head and all that. For those of you who don't know who Carnage is, well, I suggest you just Google him because I'm not gonna get into like the full story here. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown. Carnage is and will always be an embodiment of chaos. He is just crazy through and through. But before he was Carnage, he was Cleese Cassidy, a young, happy boy. Nah, I can't even do that part. No, he's a freaking murderer through and through. In the Marvel Universe, he has a kill count that I'm pretty sure Freddy Krueger is like, oh shit, man, tone it down. He is legitimately crazy. It doesn't matter who you are, he will kill you. All for the sake of chaos and anarchy. Now in the original comics, both him and Eddie were locked up in prison, and during a jailbreak, Venom actually just left his offspring, and then through a cut in Cleese's arm, and merged with him on the cellular level. If you get what I mean. That means that like even though you burn off the Venom, the Carnage symbiote, haven't been drinking water. Even if you burn off the symbiote, it can still come back through like Cleese's blood. Like the symbiote is in his blood. That's how like deep their fusion is, and I really hope they cover that in the movie. It is stronger than Venom, because what the Clintar species does is like with each offspring, it becomes more and more stronger than its predecessor, so to speak. So, not that I'm saying that Carnage will win against Venom, because there are many times in the comics where Venom just kicks Carnage's ass. Because Venom can exploit the weaknesses that all symbiotes have. Sound and fire, for mostly, is really the only way you're going to kill Carnage. You can do all the sound you want. Like if you don't have fire, you can't kill this son of a bitch. Like, the Carnage symbiote itself can do a number of crazy things. In the comics, the symbiote actually brings Cleese's dead body back to life. Like, after Cleese was, like, suffocated by some asshole. Carnage really does well with, like, his tendrils. Like, using his hands for bladed weapons, saws, axes, basically anything that can cut you. So, yeah, enough about, like, who he is. Like, here's what I'm hoping for the movie. Because like the movie, I really hope they get Carnage right. They got Venom right. They did the spider thing on his chest, but they did get him right with him being all buff and having a long ass tongue and like sharp teeth. Like they did it justice with that. With Carnage, it's going to be a little different, I hope. Because in the comics, Carnage is actually a lot skinnier than Venom, and I think he's like a little bit more taller. And for like physical appearance as well, I'm really hoping they do like the whole like black and like red fusion, because in the comics he doesn't have the white teeth of Venom. His teeth are actually like black, that are like a part of him, like veins, sort of like. Just think of like a red Venom, cut a few pounds off and then cover him with like black veiny stuff, and then you get Carnage. Same crazy white eyes, but just a different look entirely. And like his fingers are like really like his fingers like always blades. And like there's a leaked image too that shows like Carnage's hand. Well, I think it's his hand. It doesn't really matter what it is, but it really looks like his hand, because like you can see like the blades forming like in his fingertips. And that gets me really excited, because like if they do get him right, then it'll be a great movie. I don't care if the story is like shit. Well, that's a lie. I really do care if the story is good. If the story's good and the characters are good, it's going to be a great movie. Recently, there has been talk of like Tom Holland's Spider-Man making an appearance in Venom 2. And Tom Hardy himself eventually teased this in his Twitter account with images of Venom actually eating Spider-Man. And to tell you the truth, that's usually the relationship between Venom and Spider-Man. Like, he wants to kill him, he wants to eat him, and it's really just gruesome. There are some comics that, in like Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe twice, there's like a really graphic scene of like the Venom symbiote just eating Spider-Man's head. Yeah, that gave me nightmares. But I don't think that that's gonna happen in the movie, because that'd be a real bitch way to just kill off Tom Holland's Spider-Man just to get eaten by Venom and Carnage. I don't think that's really gonna happen. Now, what I'm really hoping for the movie is like the Easter eggs, because like Easter eggs is where like the real like money in YouTube goes, is like just picking out all the Easter eggs. If I'm willing to make a guess, they'll probably tease Easter eggs about like Carnage mostly. Mainly like for the Maximum Carnage video game, comic series, or maybe even a little bit about Absolute Carnage. They could tease about Null, the god of symbiotes. If you know who that is, then give yourself a pat on the back, because you're a real Marvel fan if you know that. So and also they might be like teasing for other symbiotic characters like Toxin probably, or Hybrid, or even just Spider-Man villains in general, because we have yet to see Kraven the Hunter, the Lizard, and like really a lot of like the main ones. I'm getting the feeling that if they get teased in this one, it can really set up for the Sinister Six battle between Spider-Man and, you know, the Sinister Six and all that. So I'm really hoping that we get like a lot of good like Easter eggs and cameos. Now, like the original release date was set to open like later this year in October, but because of the COVID-19 outbreak, it's been pushed back to June of 2021. So it sucks, but then again, the Venom 1 was good, and with the inclusion of Carnage, I think it'll be worth the wait. Alright, before I end the video, I just want to go off by saying is that what I'm saying right here is not absolute. There's still a lot to be changed, a lot to be written, and a lot to be discredited. So there's still a long way to go before the movie even comes out. But I think with what the media has shown so far, I think we're in good hands, because the movie's gonna be great. But then again, I could be wrong. I could always be wrong. Anyway, if you want to support me, you can go ahead by hitting that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified to all my other videos. And while you're at it, just go over my Instagram, go over my TikTok, and follow me in there. There's a lot more content on those platforms. So yeah. Alright, have you all a good day, stay safe, stay inside, and I'll see you all in the next one. Boom, Carnage!